Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
Red earth stretches far and wide here.
Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
Come to think of it, different masters' favourite...
A well-organised pack is my specialty. I'll see to it...
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me! I'm confident we've scoured every nook and cranny of the place. That's quite a feat. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Oh, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. These faces have grown mightily familiar.
As a result, we move as one.
What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear torn. My back's afire. I can scarce mind. I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A hand...
'Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery.
What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. Right, relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Could you come over here? Forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked...
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not?
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no...
You'll have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a reward. Now let me fetch your reward.
Here at last.
Fie! My back!
gout stuffer, when will you learn?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world what's only gotten worse of late.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own.
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask.
But what are we to do?
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold, when one has enough of them to combine.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. Patience, my friend.
The hot spring over on the island encampment would do my husband a world of good.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. Patience, my friend. Patience.
Your staring arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Fear not. You'd be willing to accompany me, or... You see, my dear, what did I tell you?
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustuffer. You have barely spoken to this person.
Come. Surely there are far more clever...
So be it, then.
We'd best be along.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment.
You've my thanks for this. Could I trouble you a bit slower?
Look, Master, Magma scales.
By no means exploiting our enemy's weakness. Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit
So soon? What?
Well done, Master!
That's quite a large boulder, but by our strength.
You've my thanks for this.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
You keep your life, and I'll take the rest. Searing heat or freezing cold? Which is the greater hardship? nice flat that will use it, right? Unbelievable. Oh, 'tis a precious thing we've found.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst. Very well. I shall return.
Could I trouble you to walk
The ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. So I've learned.
It seems they bear us ill will!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? So, the path splits here.
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see. Where it takes us. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. I know the way. Follow me.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shall lose our way.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Could I trouble you to walk away?
Wearing armor all day.
Come off.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at...
Could I trouble you?
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind. To pack up and leave. What with the much obliged?
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defence is healing steadily? Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless. As there is a matter I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at Britain.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success. Aye.
Who could have orchestrated the attempt on her? The rogue you captured has been interrogated.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Shall we?
Who could have... The rogue you captured has been interrogated.
It was an eventful...
That's like to make me sick. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix. I always... Boy there, come at a fine time. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill you or naught. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, there's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After I'll need me a nibble to go with my glove. Down the hatch. Aye, suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. Well, now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment. Consarn it. This bottle's empty. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Is that right? Have at it then.
At last! The spring here has been visited since times of elves for its curative properties. I'll go have my soak now, if it is all the same to you. Can't... Ooh! It twinges.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wonder. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home, as that is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done, my husband and I. You are well. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Earned a favour from the magic archer maester without even...
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness, and so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique. Aught I can do for you?
Greeting. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Do come again. You can't go in yet, sir. Fancy a look at my wares? Greet. Its healing waters draw up. Always a pleasure.
I should like to see that hurry to leave again.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Feels eerie with no one about.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Feels eerie with no one about.
All honest coin is made while the sun is high.
Life. Into a ripe old age.
Oh dear. I'm falling asleep.
All my gear's freshly cleaned and oiled.
Oft we forget the value of a moment.
What should I get up to today?
Is there no way to improve on these mundane tools?
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Not much going on.
Up at dawn, done by
I could
dusk.
use a little fun to brighten my day.
Time to call it a day, methinks.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead, in ya?
Always another errand to see to. It's a delightful breeze.
Love waking up knowing anything.
Even the best of us has his limits, I
Feels
suppose.
eerie with no one about.
Not sure what got me out of bed at this hour. Just to be alone is a welcome. Now, where was I bound again?
Return to train the I'm in no hurry to leave.
What a delightful breeze.
Might I not find a way to grow these carrots
I
bigger?
dare say I could forget all
Lots
my
to do,
troubles here.
and precious little time.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this
You'd
hour.
think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me.
I only pray tonight's patrons will be
Nice
kind.
place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Where was I bound again?
I'll bet this place has its share of
These
secrets.
old scars. What should I get up to today?
I'm the least promising of our
I'm
troop,
sure I can handle
fear.
this. Quite sure.
Lost track of time. This place is
I'm
too
in fine
comfortable.
fettle today.
I pray naught goes amiss.
Oh, would
I've
that
a
I could
headache
spend all
as
day
tea.
here.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace. I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
Brings life to my old bones.
There's no
This place.
getting your hands clean here.
There's another errand to see
Oh,
to.
we forget about this contemplation.
Well, could use more pace.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead anyhow.
Brings life to my old bones.
I ought to
This
act a little
place.
more cheery.
A sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant spice.
Feels eerie with no one about.
I can hardly defend this place. It's a thankless job, this. You'll have to do well to beat it.
You know who you're dealing with.
Oh, you need a meat.
You'd best watch yourself. What'll it be?
Not all in the village are experienced in battle. What should I get up to today? These old scars tell my life. I'll train for this.
A full harvest means a full belly and...
Haven't you a lantern arisen? If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from it.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut
Some of us get complacent. There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
How might I be of assistance?
Well, that's not a single heavy purse. This is a place where you get one's
I advise any turn. Gutter.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
I should like to see that patron again.
I love waking up and anything.
Now, where was I bound again?
This place is very dreary.
so many happy voices carried on the wind.
Let's be ready to give the signal.
These are sprouting.
If I
May
could,
have a
I'd
bit
never
more
leave.
manure.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
I've trained for this.
Oft we forget the value of a moment.
This sort of quiet means all's well. Times are hard. I'm barely
I
scraping
cannot
by.
afford another night
I
of
do
cavorting.
wish those unsavory sorts wouldn't stare so.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
A place to soothe the spirit, this. I've a terrible itch. I hope
Lonely
'tisn't
place.
fleas, but not without its
Brings life
charms.
to my old bones, this place.
Times are hard. I'm barely
Oft
scraping
we
by.
forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Now, where was I bound
I could
again?
use a bit of excitement in my
Ought
life.
to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Hey, I'll buy me a farm. That'll be the day.
I'm sure I can handle this.
I should
Quite
like
sure.
to see that patron again.
Oh, creaking
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
I think I'm onto something with this.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
I pray naught goes amiss.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I've not seen a critter like that before.
To do my very best to please.
I'm in fine fettle today.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here. I quite like it here.
This is just what I needed.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Wonder what rumors the day has in store.
Not much going on.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
What a delightful breeze.
Just a short rest, then I'll be off.
A lonely place, but not without
Can't
its
afford
charms.
any mistakes this
I
time.
feel more welcome here than any place else.
Wonder if there are any rumors to be had in town.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome hereabouts.
Lost track of time. This place is
The
too
wise
comfortable.
are as discerning with time as with coin.
If I could, I'd never leave.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Not much going on.
But then we need to improve on the mundane
A nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Times are hard.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Lost track of time. This place is too
All
comfortable.
honest coin is made while the
Place
sun
to
is
soothe
high.
the spirit.
If I could, I'd never leave.
If only someone would take me away from
I
all
ought to
this.
find someone to buy me a drink.
ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Wonder if there are any rumors to be had
This
in
armor's
town.
seen better days.
If I could, I'd never leave. I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet. Time to call it a day, methinks.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of
I'd
it.
not mind lingering for a spell.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about
I'm
me.
the crown jewel of our
If I
performance.
keep this up, I might be done before
The
sundown.
hours seem to fly when I'm here.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Boots laced, belt strapped.
Brings
I'm ready for
life to
patrol.
my old bones, this place.
A lonely place. I'm about ready to fall
not
asleep.
without
on
its
my feet.
charms. The world could use more places like this.
Ain't no sense thinking too far ahead, anyhow.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
The years are catching up.
Not much going on.
If I could, I'd never leave.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do. I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
pray this harvest is a plentiful
I
one.
find any turncoats. Gutter myself.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
not much going on.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Oh, would that I could spend all day
I
here.
suppose there's only coin that links lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome hereabouts.
If I could, I'd never leave.
What should I get up to today?
There's no place I'd rather be.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
Minute now. Sprinkle of misfortune. Pleasant space. What should I get up to today?
Now, where was I bound again?
No sense straining myself. Just got to do what I can.
I could use a bit of excitement.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Brings life to my old bones.
No sense dwelling on what others think.
Time to call it a day, methinks.
I've no time to be social. I've too
Lots
much
to be
do.
taken care of before the day's done.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself
Not
get
much
distracted.
going on.
This work will only last as
Times
long
are
as my
hard.
youth.
I'm barely
Got nothing to
scraping by.
fear if I keep my wits about me.
I'd not say no to a kid.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
Sprinkle of misfortune. Pleasant space.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
Not without its charms.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength. Now here's a welcome sight.
Do you think of fun to brighten my day?
Legs as stiff as boards after training.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Oft we forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Now here's a welcome sight.
I pray this harvest is a plentiful
Wonder if
one.
there are any rumors to be had
If I
in
could,
town.
I'd never leave.
Wonder what rumors the day has in store.
I do wish those unsavory sorts
I'm
would
sure I can
stare
handle this.
If only someone would take me away from all this.
There's comfort in the humdrum of
Would
daily
that all
life.
places were so welcoming as this.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
A sprinkle of misfortune can make a
Feels
pleasant
eerie with no
space.
one about.
Another errand to see
There's
to.
comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor.
No quarrel here.
Well, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with... Aye. Haven't the foggiest. Well, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Aye. That's the stuff. Thanks for this, cuz. Warms you right up, it does. You're welcome to bring... Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. Well, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Brilliant. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? I'm a former arisen. Mind, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye. But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to... Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your... Precious. I've just remembered. I've got something for ye, cuz. Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use... Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Damn near brings a tear... This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug? Damn near brings a tear... This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug or... Damn near brings... This is for ye, cuz.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
How convenient. We've already got what we require. If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I knew it to be so. A treasure chest! My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, at least.
Getting proper rest is an important... Over here!
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, at least. Always a pleasure.
A vocation... Both. It's mastery of both bow and magic.
You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over... your head, at least. Always a pleasure. You know, so I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, at least. Always a pleasure.
Pick a better mind than mine to solve this.
Living's hard.
Oh, a quiet
Pray, oh, you may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcan. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? Twas most generous of you, sir. Here you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? You will find him in the Agamemnon ruins. Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
dental scratch on my arms and... Wait for them, you're a big
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
And before I forget, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it. I am poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist? Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those...
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Can't wait to find out what's inside. Where are the sludges?
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy.
Douse the flames! The fort is too late!
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? An item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
If 'tisn't the Arisen, come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. In fact, I've done it! See, all that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to...
Make haste for the cave exit. Lucky us. That's worth taking. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Tis still scalding hot. Let's strive to keep it that way.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Tisn't looking good. Hurry, we're nearly there now.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We've made it out at last. Good. Right, now to do what I came here for. Then it's back to the smithy for...
He thinks these climbs are ill-suited to habitation.
Indeed. Vermund feels a world away. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Thank you, Arisen. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What now? A customer then. That changes things.
You bird-brained...
Brocker!
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blade... You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got... But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed. Though I dare say, 'tis one of the few lessons I've left. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're going to stand there and gawk. To the fore...
Coming! Hi, Arisen. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as so much has changed for me since you first brought... I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all... I hope you're pleased with how the sword... I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning. Expect great things of me, you hear? I hope you're pleased with how the sword... I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning all... Expect great things...
Work's work. No...